Chapter 21. The minute the words leave my lips, I know we have to do it. A tour is the perfect next step for us. We'll level up as a band and it will put Izzy out of this doom spiral she's in. She needs this, but even more importantly, we need this. I can feel the fault lines in the foundation of our relationship. One good shake and it will all come tumbling down. But maybe a tour can help us piece things back together. Remember why we're in it in the first place. Give us something to work towards as a team. I don't know. Would anyone even come see us? Izzy stands up, and I feel the absence of her touch everywhere. Like, I know we're not nobodies, but what venue outside of Seattle would host us? You are all excited about the Battle of the Bands tour. How is this any different? That was all expenses paid, Steph. We can't afford to go out on an unsuccessful tour. My eyes trace the outline of her nerves, the way her hand finds a loose thread on her pajama pants, the way she rolls her lip between her teeth, the way her gaze flickers down to her bare feet. She's right. We can't afford for this not to work. And I don't mean in terms of our bank accounts. We won't survive this going poorly. But maybe we won't survive anyway. The risk is worth it. Okay. Well, let's make sure it's successful. I stand up too, now pulling my phone from my pocket and pulling up Google Maps. And we'll go to places where we know people, so we don't have to pay for hotels and stuff. My grandma lives in Sacramento, so we should definitely do a show there. She'll let us crash with her. I can start contacting places in the morning. Plus we need flyers, posters, and stuff. And what about the van? Maybe we can take out the back seat to make room for some cool road trip stuff? Make it so we can sleep in the back for the cities where we don't have friends? Like what? Izzy gives me a perplexed look. A waterbed and a mini fridge? Mini fridge? That's a great idea. Oh my god, I was kidding. I'm not. A grin plays across my face. This is the energy we need. Forward momentum. Something to run towards. When do you think we can go? Is fall too soon? Slow down. Izzy puts a hand on my shoulder, fingers biting into my bare skin. Her grip is like a heavy weight, dragging me back down to earth. Skepticism is written all over her face, and a little light of fury rises in me at the people who made her doubt that we can do this. I want to prove them wrong. Slow down. Why? It's almost midnight, but this is the most awake I've felt all day. My body hums with energy and I want her to feel it too. Izzy, this is our chance. We have to take it. We haven't even booked any shows yet. Yeah, but we will. Come to bed, Steph. We'll talk about it in the morning. Izzy drags me towards bed and falls asleep almost as soon as her head hits the pillow. I lie awake, brain abuzz with possibility. I won't let her hesitance temper my enthusiasm. I can't. I spend the next morning researching venues on the west coast. Pixie gives me the names of some places the High Seas played on their last tour, and I even post on Reddit asking for recommendations. That's when I discover something I didn't really believe until now. Drugstore makeup is popular. There are already posts on Instagram with video clips from the Battle of the Bands. The clip of us kissing between songs has been shared a lot, and it's still racking up views. The comments are mostly positive, with a few homophobic trolls in between, lots of rainbow emojis, and a few people saying they wish they lived closer to Seattle so they could have seen us. It's not just fans though, we've gotten some good press since releasing the EP. I scroll through the search results, finding our music on listicles like Seattle bands you should listen to, queer punk anthems of the summer, and songs to listen to while you punch a Nazi, okay? I paste the links into an email to send Izzy just in case she hasn't seen them, and then for good measure I send them to my dad too. My inbox chimes almost immediately after hitting send, and I'm sure I've gotten dad's out of the office or something, but no. It's a reply to my post on Reddit. I navigate back to the tab and read, "Hey Steph, we love drugstore makeup in SLC. If you're thinking about heading to Utah, a friend of mine runs a queer-friendly club called Atomic Decay. I can put you in touch for scheduling." I grin, and by the time I've typed my reply, there are two more messages suggesting places in Denver and Reno. Before I know it, I have a tentative schedule in the works. "Hey there, hot stuff," Izzy says, pushing up the garage door. Literally, it's boiling in here. "How are you not liquefied?" Honestly, I didn't notice. Too engrossed in my research to turn on a fan. "Do you know that Drugstore Makeup is one of this year's most moshable bands?" I ask, holding up the laptop for Izzy to see the article I just found. What the hell is moshable? Like mosh pit, I think. I don't know. Whatever it is, we're it. Izzy takes the laptop from me and points at the screen. What's this? That is a schedule of very real venues with very real audiences that have offered us very real show dates. I nudge her. What do you say to a winter tour? I tap the column where I've listed February and March dates. Well, Izzy begins, but I cut her off before she can shut me down. Look, I know you're disappointed about last night. I am too, but we can't let assholes keep us from our dreams. Maybe your old bandmates hate us, but you know who doesn't? The thousands of listeners who've streamed our music. A lot of them want us to play in their cities, so let's do this, okay? I almost add please to the end, but it feels too pathetic, too desperate. I want this, but even more than that, I want her to want it. You didn't let me finish. Izzy cracks a smile and tugs on the belt loop of my shorts. I was going to say, it's a good thing the van's insulated. She pulls me forward towards the open garage door where the van is parked and pops the trunk to reveal an open space. The back seat is gone and in its place is a little battery-powered mini-fridge. It'll be a bit of a tight squeeze with the drums, but I love a tight squeeze. I wrap my arms around her middle and lift her up into the van. Izzy giggles as we topple over clumsily, bumping into the mini-fridge, but the sound barely escapes her before I capture her laugh with my lips. It's messy and imperfect, our hearts beating a discordant rhythm together, but it's also exactly what a summer kiss in the back of the van on a 90-degree day should be. Fall.